folks, a little shuffle thing for you today. I think maybe the last couple little lessons I've showed you were a little crazier on the skill level. So this is just something that's a little on the more simplification level. Not that simple, kind of fun, really. Shuffle time. This little pattern, kind of a Robert Johnson-y type of thing. And I'm doing this chunking on the low strings, all downstrokes here. When I get there, kind of supposed to sound like two guitars playing. So all those downstrokes on the low notes are with the pick. Once I get there, I'm going to use my ring finger on my right hand to get the B string, my middle finger on the G string, and I'm doing a little hammer on there at the second fret, hammer on at the first fret, and then using my ring finger again on the right hand to get the high E string. So that's like one part, and the lower part's going. This little crawl up, as I like to say, to the 4 chord. That's just like an E7. Basically, all of these little shell voicings that I'm doing as I climb to the 4 chord are on the E string, D string, and G string. So I got like an E7, so my first finger on the G string at the first fret, second position, second fret on the E string and on the G string and the D string open. So it's like a D with an F sharp in the bass. This one is I've got the E string there at the 3rd fret, first finger on the D string there at the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on my left hand at the B string on the 3rd fret. Diminished type of a situation. Then I'm going to leave my first finger where it's at and then bring the other 2 fingers up a half step. So rhythmically I'm going. And then I slide into like an A7. That chord right there is like a D over A. That's one way you can do the 5 chord. Right away, go to the F sharp there to get that. Some skullduggery on the top there. Something like that when I go to the A. I'm doing a downstroke on the D string. And then I'm kind of just scraping back down towards the low E string. And then I'm doing this turnaround. I'll do the simple version first, which is just kind of, it's a triplet turnaround. So I'm starting with a double stop on the A string at the 5th fret, G string at the 4th fret. I'm hitting that as a double stop as the first beat of my triplet. So I go, then high E string with my ring finger on my right hand, pick on the low E string. That's the triplet. And then down a half step, another half step. And when I get here, I'll do a little hammer on the G string to add a little secret sauce. A little extra grease for the kids. You go the opposite way, too. Kind of a cool way to go to the 5 there for the turnaround. So I'm starting up with it. Kind of doing the opposite of what we did before, but I'm going to start up here to get to the 5, okay? As a turnaround, or you can do that as going to the 5. So like, so when you're finally going to the 5, you go. You can do it there too, all right? I can make that. I've kind of got my little signature turnaround that I've come up with when I go down like this. So I'm adding that E flat note there on the B string at the 4th fret. And I'm hitting that with my ring finger on my right hand. I'm kind of doing like a banjo roll, for lack of a better term. I can do it as a triple stop. Okay, and then I go, oh, hello. There we go. So then the third one down is I'm hitting my pinky there. I could use my third finger, depending on what mood I'm in. I'm getting that G natural note on that E string there at the 3rd fret. And then E string there at the 4th fret. Okay. Also, when I was doing that little walk, that's just kind of fun to do. So I'm doing an A, and I got that 5th fret on the high E string there, and I'll just kind of go. Sometimes I'll put that minor 3rd in there at the 5th fret on the G string. And then sometimes when I'm doing the shuffle rhythm, I'll do a little upstroke there on the and of 4. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So it's just all downstrokes there except for the and of 4. And I'm literally just kind of going up on the G string towards the low E string. Or I can do it with the D string as well. Right? And that little intro thing I did, I just went, I'm doing this position of the E minor pentatonic. And I'm just starting off with a droning on the E string with the pick, and then I'm using my ring finger on the high E string, middle finger on the D string. Anyways, that's a little shuffle lesson. If you're interested in more stuff, I've got a ton of books and DVDs and books with downloadable videos, all through Hal Leonard at gregkoch.com. And a bunch of ancillary video stuff that I did for the Hal Leonard Corporation are available at guitarinstructor.com. I've got a whole bunch of content that's only available there. Oh, someone's calling. Thanks, folks, for tuning in. Have a pleasant remainder of your day. You never know. One of these days, I might actually have graphics and stuff, maybe multiple camera shoots. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. For now, it's just me, a jacket, the 53 Tele, and some nonsense. Can you dig it? We'll see you in a bit.